Sup, fuckers?
Yeah, I think we're recording.
We're
Yeah,
recording. Welch's gummies, bro. Gotta get that vitamin C and shit.
Dude, it's I thought I had more vitamin C. I'm about to say it's like 100%. It's only 25, but it's still good.
It's fucking basic. Did you know vitamin C is great for your erections?
I did not know that. Are you serious?
Yes, it's a good health benefactor for your erections.
So are blueberries.
Oh, who wants anything from Jersey, though? Shout out to Jersey for being such a shithole right now. Fucking Haiti. But yeah, like inner city Haiti.
Is Jersey known for blueberries?
Yeah, that's where they grow, bro. It's like the main hub of blueberries in this country.
Dude, my dad grows blueberries in his front yard.
Well, your dad is cool. My dad can't even make a fucking pizza.
There is no way Jersey.
Look it up, dude. I will fucking win this in 2 fucking seconds.
We need that lookup person.
Pennsylvania is famous for their mushrooms. Like literally right where my fiance lives.
Hold up, dude. I'm doing this right now.
Yeah, fucking Google while we're podcasting. This is the way. This is just two bros podcasting.
What is it?
Look at my
New
gun.
Jersey. New Jersey blueberry. Oh,
so is it?
It came up New Jersey blue laws. I don't know what that is.
I don't.
New Jersey blueberries. New Jersey blue claws.
Blue claws.
Oh, hold up.
Can you swallow a bullet? Is that like? Because I've seen people do it. I know you're not going to get lead.
I would not recommend it.
I really want to do it though, like in a shot.
I wouldn't recommend it, dude. So hey, look, the number one thing people also ask is New Jersey known for blueberries. You ready? Hold up. This is the answer. The succulent berries were the number one crop in New Jersey in 2020. Good man, dude.
Jersey, bro.
With a production value of 85 million. Dude, there's blueberry mafiosos walking around, dude. Hey, how'd you like my blueberry?
Gabagool and a side of blueberry pie.
Last year, farmers in the Garden State harvested 46 million pounds of blueberries.
That's a lot of berries.
Holy shit.
A lot of berries.
Dude.
Told you, man, Jersey's the plug, bro. Not just for heroin, it's also blueberries.
Where's the blueberry capital of the world? Hamilton, New Jersey.
Boom.
With 56
more berry useless facts of the day, man.
Where'd you figure that out at, dude? Like the back of a cereal box? Hold up. Rocky, my cat hit something. Hey, come here. Ugh, you can't do that, buddy. We have lost Warbear, dude. Hold up.
I can see you, and I can see me.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought my cat hit something, dude.
Is it still showing me now?
No, look, dude, I don't see you at all.
Oh, that's me looking at my phone.
I know, but look, you're a black screen. That's why I thought it went out.
You gotta stop touching your pussy on camera.
It keeps. Dude, I think he hit a button on the keyboard, dude.
Fucking see, vagina always get in the way of things. Podcasts.
All right, guys, we're here on podcast number 2.
Number 2, dose
for our multilingual guests. And we're gonna go over a couple topics today. As long as my cat doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, fucking vagina getting in the way here. This podcast.
So I am Doc, as everyone will emphatically call me because I tried to say my real name and everybody got mad at me. So I am Doc. Doctor's in the house. What up?
And I am Warbear, or the worst Jewish comedian since Don Rickles. Either one, you're fine with me. Dark humor only.
Yeah, but I get to call you Sugar Bear.
That's true. When you rip me open, there's goodies inside. You'll never find my Jew gold, though. There is no map for my Jew gold in my will. We let our wealth just die with us.
It's buried deep, bro. It's buried deep.
We try to use that Jew gold to bribe God in the future once we're at heaven's gates. It's like, yo, dude, I got.
Hey, for future reference, pro tip, my voice is kind of gone because my Braves, Atlanta Braves, let's go! Oh! So hey, they're tearing up in the playoffs right now. We went to the playoff game Saturday evening, which was 2 evenings ago, and they went buck wild. We had a great time, dude. They won it. It was a walk-off fashion, 9th inning. They did it again last night. I woke my kids up from screaming and hollering, had a good time. But yes, my voice is a little raspy.
Did you know Andrew Jackson was my great grandfather?
Didn't he? Hey, he dueled somebody because he got pissed off. So hey,
his parents were killed.
Drop some knowledge earlier. Let me drop some knowledge.
All right, knowledge bomb.
Andrew Jackson was on the stump, right? And he's trying to be president. And the guy who was running against, I forget, you probably know his name. The guy who was running against said Andrew Jackson's wife was like a whore and a slut. Basically, back in the early 1800s version of that. Probably called her like a you trumpet or something, whatever they said back then. But
I would be pissed.
Anyways, he was going around, running around saying that stuff, and so Andrew Jackson called him out to a duel, and they had a duel, and I think he put him away, dude.
That's what I want to do with Lucas. I'll be like, hey, dude, you want to duel, bro? It's like, or if we could fight. Yo, can we just shout out to everybody to start a GoFundMe to actually get that thing going? So, like, whoever wins gets to have the money and donate it to a charity of their choice. I will fly out on my own dime to challenge Lucas Botkin to a fight. Any of our subscribers.
It has to be in the rules of the old way. So, dude, you have to have like black powder and all that, dude.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's where me and him will be equal level.
10 paces. Like he can't use his night vision, because he can shoot his night vision like
$40,000 odds.
Well, dude, he shoots it like Superman. It's his unfair advantage.
It's like fucking laser beams.
Dude, he can't hit the X button a bunch of times.
Just like a fucking stormtrooper, he can't fucking aim. My God, man.
Hey, you've got to do a video of that.
Oh my God, I know.
Dude, like the stormtroopers always shooting and missing, and then just do a snippet.
Lucas Botkin comes out as Darth Vader.
Him and his drills, dude. Just where he runs his drills like a million miles. Like, dude, there's
God, the sound effects.
There's no caliber acquisition, nothing, dude. Just chop it all up. It'll be so funny.
God, you heard it right here. Doc is my new content writer right now, everybody. That is perfect.
Speaking of content, this is what Rush Limbaugh used to do. He used to like shake up his papers before he had like a point he was going to make. So I'm gonna keep the tradition on since the El Maha Rushy has passed. So
yeah, he fucked up with that cochlear implant. He looks all weird and shit. That's the VA wanted me to have the cochlear implant. Fuck that. It looks like weird. It's like screwed into your head.
He was deaf though, dude. He couldn't hear. That's the only way he keep doing his job.
Well, he's married, so he don't have to worry about pussy. But goddamn, man, that shit was an eyesore. He looked like retarded.
So all right. So our first topic today is AKs versus ARs.
Ooh.
And why this is such an absolute ridiculous topic on the internet, number one. And then also, like, obviously, like, look, we're not going to get, like, super specific about, like, guns per se. But, you got your pros and cons of both. Or for AKs, you just have your pros. I don't know much cons about them, but.
Not many cons. Maybe just the importation of ammo right now and costs. That's about
there you
it.
go. That could be it.
But like, who fuck cares? I mean, Americans make AKs these days. I mean, they make the ammunition here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, my cat's a. I would, dude. I wish
you gotta get that pussy under control.
Hold up,
all
dude.
right?
Hold up. Wait, hold
Mansplain that thing. Jesus,
Dude,
you better behave, One-Eye Willie.
He's laying all up over, dude. I'm letting him be, dude. There's no. He loves me, dude. We're like best buddies. So there's.
I will Bobby Brown that cat.
So all right. So the thing is, you've got, because I'm kind of a part of both crowds. So you've got your ARs, which I've run, you've run, and they're modular. That's the best thing about an AR-15. It's very modular. So you've got every other dude that can either create a company or it can run an AR, and then, dude, you can have so many different options, right? So that's what makes ARs popular, and they're very cheap. So, dude, you can do a decent AR build for like $600, dude. Maybe even cheaper if it's used and if you know a guy.
Yeah, just make sure to check on that bolt, baby. Spend that money on that bolt, all right? If you're gonna cheap AR, make that bolt good.
Then you have AKs and like American AK companies, which are a little bit cheaper. They get a bad rap because
Centurion Arms did that to themselves.
Yeah, Century Arms, yeah, dude. So, but you got where they don't have the right like tools to build, and their metallurgy and all that's not correct, dude. You want a good solid AK, dude, you got to go to Bulgaria or Serbia or Russia or China, dude. China,
don't do Romanian, everybody. They still haven't picked up from their last dictator, everybody.
Yeah, so but then you have some like wonky builds, but for the most part, everybody knows AKs are going to run no matter what you do. But then you have the argument, what's a better platform? And then you have this stupid argument where it's just like, oh, AKs are so precise, and I'm sorry, an AR-15 is so precise. Look what it can do, and an AK can't do that. And it's like, no.
I just want to shoot some motherfucker in the leg and be like, did that hurt less or more than an AR-15, sir? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's how you like you set up your build. It's like anything else. What are you building this for? What's your purpose behind it? As Warbear leaves, are you wearing panties?
No, I'm wearing my tidy whiteys, man. I've never known comfort like this. Keeps my boys in, dude, but they're kind of like aired out, so they can wiggle around a little bit. They're not like the V-neck of fucking underwear. So that
I just want to let the people know, dude. So
yeah, oh yeah.
So I know that Warbear, I know that you haven't delved much into the peasantry of the AKs.
I love the AK. It's just at the time it wasn't available to me, and my costs were pretty, limited. So I first bought first off, it was a Diamondback lower that I have because I got a Diamondback. I didn't know shit. Like, listen, I joined the Army. I never even got a squirt gun before the fucking Army. And they're like, hey, Jew, you need to fucking shoot this shit. I'm like, hell yeah, let's fucking go. Go to Iraq. Then I catered around with the fucking 240 or not really the saw. Saw is way too complicated for anybody, for me. I'm like, that's too much mess. I don't like jamming. 240, just erg that bitch back and you're ready to go. But I like my AR because I don't really do anything to it. Because, I could shoot. I'm not going to be one of those, super operator dudes.
You're an arm guy, right?
Yeah. But I would love an AK because it's great. It's just a fun. I look at it in an aspect of what do I want to kill someone with? And then I'm like, I don't fucking care as long as it does the fucking job. I mean, there's so many people that have all these crazy guns, but when it comes to pointing a gun and fucking killing a motherfucker, then they're just like, they just fucking hesitate. The most crazy, my preference would be an AK if I'm in any other country in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. at least the European or Asian or African countries definitely want to support what's local. See, people think, let's say their armada is happening with the federal government. I'm gonna need to, have an AR so I can take that 5.56 ammo from hypothetically a Fetty boy. They're carrying out like 300 rounds battle load. That's perfect ammo. That's all I care about. It's too much. It's too much to go back and forth with.
You see it popping off over in Lebanon, right?
Oh man, you don't. So listen, listen. After that giant explosion happened, they were about to hang the politicians. They had the rope outside. They shut down the government because they were so afraid. Even the military was pissed off at them. Well, that's what happens when they're housing Hezbollah and all their fucking ordnance and shit. And then that goes to shit when some guy is smoking a cigarette. Hey,
well, dude,
cigarettes.
But it's all shadow games, right?
Yeah. Oh,
you saw
proxy.
Like I did a post because it was cool, right? Because you saw like I think it was a Rami. They had like a crink, a bogey crink over there was 5.45. So you have obviously your 7.62. So it's really cool. But dude, you got some dude like it looked like he was like 6'5", 250 pounds, like sleeved out, dude. Looked like he's juicing, and he's sitting there like rocking, and then bro, you are not a local national. It's like all shadow games and stuff, dude.
It's like what Obama did to Libya.
Yes,
Libya.
dude. So
sure, exactly. The dictator was rapey as fuck, but everybody was just chilling, and then you creating chaos. So of course, shit's gonna go wrong. It's like what China's doing with the U.S. You just sit back and relax. You just watch it unfold.
Right. So there's obviously, the shadow games being played and stuff. But it's cool to see AKs over there, and it's not cool that the war is happening over there and people are dying.
I don't care about Lebanon.
Depending on whose opinion or whoever you whatever given time that they're over. But yeah, like give a war a chance, right? Hashtag. But but like so it's just cool to see AKs in a fighting environment over there because it's a proven platform. And
if it works, it works. It's
the problem is you have the guys over here stateside and they have $4,000 ARs and it's like, bro, you have a $4,000 AR. Number one, you never shoot.
You could have bought like
zeroed in. If it's zeroed in, you've only got it zeroed in by like 25 meters.
Yeah.
But at the same time, dude, it's like, dude, I can do what you do with your $4,000 overpriced AR that I can do with a $500 AK or dude, even a $500 AR. I can do the same thing. Yep. And it's just like, so dude, you're gonna have your quality, right?
Yeah.
You can have like your Noveski.
If you can afford that, good. You're doing good.
Knights, Armament, guys, like all of that stuff, dude, right? And that's fine, dude. You got the money spending on it. But don't like sit here and have like an elitist attitude and act like you're
an operation group.
Yeah. You're some dude driving around a $100,000 Mercedes car, and I'm sitting here driving around a couple $1,000 Honda. But guess what? I've had my Honda for 10 years, and all I do is oil change on it. It's ran, and you've had that Mercedes in the shop for the past 2 years straight. No.
Oh, your cat did it again. Told you to get rid of the pussy. I told you, man. The pussy is nothing but trouble. I told you it was gonna happen.
He just like turned his paw, dude. He literally turned his paw. Hey, he turned his paw over and he was like, and shut down my shit, dude.
No, I can't. I can share my stream, but that's all I can do.
Oh, God bless America.
Oh my god, this pizza's so good. We can do it again. Fuck it. Let's go. We got this.
Yeah, we'll do it again. Dude, I'm so sorry.
Oh, shut up. I don't fucking care.
Fucking asshole, dude.
Told you, you gotta get rid of that cat.
Well, he's like my best buddy, dude.
No. I mean for the podcast. Come on, bro. No. He's got one eye. That's awesome.
We're still here, my dude.
We're still here. Whoa. All right, here. Yay, we're back. We're back, y'all.
Oh, my dude. So my cat. No, Rocky. No.
Get that
Dude.
pussy off the table.
Dude, there's no doors down here. You can't. All right, we're back. I wonder if we like record everything we're saying.
I know.
So
it should be fun.
anyways, so we're talking about
ARs
AKs and
AKs.
ARs and how the elitists of ARs, they think they have a Mercedes and they've got about 90,000 miles on it, if that, and they've been to the shop 10 times and they've already dumped another 100,000 into fixing it up, and I'm driving around, a 98 Honda Civic for the past 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me, dude. You tell me what's better.
I want a Honda Civic with a fuck ton of ammo in the back of the trunk instead of a goddamn expensive ass goddamn Mercedes.
Dude, everybody asks me, hey, I really want like blah, 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 blah. And I'm not knocking, dude. I'm not knocking these companies that overcharge their ARs, dude. I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying, dude, is if you want to spend money, you spend it on ammo.
Yeah.
You spend it on ammo.
And I got people, let me just tell people, what's overturned countries? Nuclear bombs or cheap ass $50 from a gun warlord AK-47. That is overturned countries more than an AR. No offense. That costs like $3,000. All right. Even our M4s in fucking Army were cheap as shit. Get those wholesale deals. But it's just like, it doesn't matter, man. I mean, we've had, what was it? We had shitty ass fucking guns and we overturned this country. From the British. I mean, shit. Bunch of ugly ass, poor ass farmers fucking causing shit against the British and their fancy fucking uniforms.
You're right, dude. You're right.
I mean, sure, we got hung. They hung a lot of us, but hey, we fought back. We got there. Baby steps.
No, you're right. And we kind of, before the show we had discussed like, well, what would be the pros and cons? So what do you think would be pros and cons of either or?
I think the pro of an AK is terrain-wise, it's great. Loudness, though, it's a little louder than a regular AR. So I think it was Vietnam also. They just tried to use AKs, and then they were like, "Oh, great, that's just way more loud than M4 or whatever." But anyway, we're talking about ARs. Sorry. The AR itself, it's great, but it does jam. Depending on your ammo and like how long you use it, if it's clean, whatever. AK is a fucking peasant man gun for a reason. It's OG. Like, I give respect to the AK, and like nothing's changed about it since its existence. Sorry, my TBI came into play there with my speech. So it's, and then it also comes down to the person handling the gun, because both weapons are still an extension of your mind, your body. I mean, if this isn't working, I mean, that's the winner comparison to the AR versus the AK. But I don't know. Personally, me, I would go AK just for the fuck of iconic symbolism it really does hold for overthrowing governments. But that's
you brought up the point. Like, it all boils back down to training.
Yeah, it always goes down to training.
Yeah. So what how much do you spend behind the gun? But the AK is known for its reliability, dude.
Absolutely. And I like
Like
reliable. I
driving
like
fast.
reliable people, reliable food, reliable service, reliable content,
Chick-fil-A.
reliable news,
Chick-fil-A.
reliable communication. If I said that, shit. I
But
like reliable.
I've been to classes and ARs, dude, go down hard. And I had my Galil, which is an AK. And dude, that gun has never jammed on me one time. And I've shot my Galil more than anybody else that I know besides somebody in the IDF.
Yeah. My fucking AR literally shit the bed. Somehow, those rings in the bolt? It was like,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
They fucking came off. Like,
Yeah,
one ring came off. One ring to rule them all. Shit the bed. Couldn't eject. It couldn't push the gas forward after that one ring went missing. Luckily, they're cheap as fuck, and the guy was like, "Yo, bro, this is why." The gunsmith was like, "Bro, this is why."
He's on the bolt. Yeah.
I'm like, "Can you put a ring on it so I know it's real?" I'm like, "Thanks," and he's like, "There you go." I'm like, fuck. Yeah. I don't like the little shit falling apart. It's like fucking, people paying, cheap ass holsters. Yeah, shit's gonna fucking fly off because crap. But then again, I haven't updated my bolt. So.
So no, like you and me both. Like I always grew up with revolvers, lever actions, and bolt guns because I grew up hunting, and of course I was always in the cowboys and westerns. So until I joined, dude, I never messed with anything like. I shot AKs. I had I want to say it was a Wasser or a Rami. Back when, dude, I remember going to the pawn shop. They're like $200 for an AK.
Oh God, remember that when the need for guns was so low?
Because dude, it was insane. But as far as ARs, I didn't even mess with them until I joined the Army. Mm-hmm. But I knew how to shoot, so it wasn't a huge transition. It was just getting used to the platform, and it wasn't too hard for me to get used to it because that is the thing with the AR, dude. It's very, very easy to get used to it.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's also modular. So you got your key mod, which is terrible. Never get key mod. Ugh. And you got your Picatinny, and then you got your M-Lock. I like M-Lock just for a personal preference. But and you have all these different ways you can mod. You got your 5.56. You got your 300 Blackout, 308, 456 SOCOM, way too big, 50 Beowulf. You got your 6.5 Creedmoor, Grendel, all that jazz, dude. So it's cool. You got all these calibers. They're starting to get into that more of with the AKs and stuff, but it's like you said, dude. I look at things in a survivability sense as well. What are the three calibers I always tell everybody to have? 9mm, 5.56, 223, whatever, same thing, whatever we're talking about, and 7.62 by 3.9.
Yeah,
those three calibers you need. So you should have a Glock. You should have an AR or a 5.56 AK, and then you should have an AK 7.62 by 3.9. So that's I tell everybody that. So I look at the argument as in, and I like funky guns, dude. I have a bunch of funky guns, but they're really cool. But I lean more towards the AKs, dude. I like AKs.
Yeah, I like AKs too. They're fun. Even just that lever.
They're like the muscle cars of of guns.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how I look at them, dude.
And I'm a lefty, so.
Are you?
Lefty gang.
I didn't know you were lefty, dude.
Lefty, bro.
Oh my God.
I know.
You're like, dude, the more and more we get to know each other.
I was Jewish. I was a Jewish grunt, and I shot lefty. Could I make people hate me even more?
Heaven, dude. Yes. Dude, I was a left-handed saw gunner, right?
Ooh.
So, dude, I'm like busting out round. And I'm like,
oh, good.
Everybody's like, go, just use your right hand. I'm like, no, I'm gonna suck it.
And like, when people are like, like, well, what shoots better? Like, bro, let me just tell you that I shot with my photographer buddy, Zero Dark Focalist, and like he was like, what really is the defining factor for combat? And I was like, here, stand over there. And he's like, he stood right there. I was like, lose your headsets, and then all right, I fired the opposite side of him. Like he was okay with anything I did because they were gonna shoot him, and I will personally say I did this shit absolutely because we were having such a good time. So I shot the opposite side of him, like completely, by the bushes. Let's say a missed shot, some Haji motherfucker from 300 yards away. So, anyways, it went to the side of him, and he was like, "Bro, I didn't even think to engage anything. Like I didn't even think of anything other than that loud fucking sound. Because when the shit comes down to it, you're getting shot at. You're not gonna give a fuck what you have in your hand, as long as you got something in your hand. Those gun debaters just get shot at, and you just be like, nope, I'm good. Just give me a gun.
I just like the AK crowd. They just seem more down to earth and more down to have fun.
Like Blake.
Yeah, dude.
Motherfucker.
I was just talking to Blake before we did this, dude. I talked to him for like 10, 20 minutes.
He's great.
No, dude,
he's got nothing.
He's like a normal guy, right? He's like a normal guy, and he just wants to. He's a wakeboard, a pro wakeboarder, right?
Yeah, he looks the part.
Dude, no, he's just like. That's what I'm saying. He's just like a normal, cool dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I want to shoot guns. What I want to do.
Yeah.
He looks at ARs and AKs, and he's like, I want AKs.
I want an AK. This is hella good.
He's got some nice AKs, man. He does. He really does. He's got one in particular. He's got an Arsenal, dude. A Sam 7. I got a Sam 7.
Ooh.
So
I just want one AK. The fact that I don't have an AK saddens me every day because I love little warlord Africans. Like I'm in Kenya and everything. The AK is the fucking way. I want to be one of the people. I try to be the voice of the regular piece of shits on Instagram.
Well, the AK crowds. The AK crowds like that, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's weird how that. It's so weird how that. And I don't know why it is that way. But
I think it's honestly like culture-wise,
dudes. But dude, you don't see like a bunch of guys with their ARs. Like getting wild and stuff, and like, ARs, yeah,
it's the AK boys.
Yeah, dude, it's so weird how that is. So
I like culture. I like the difference of culture. Like ARs, not to insult anybody on here, but please send me an angry message in my DMs because I would love that. The fact that I've actually upset someone so much that they've come into my DMs. All right, so I look at it like back the blue kind of thing, like that kind of culture. It's like American. I want to buy American. And then you got the guys that are like, kind of like don't trust the government and everything like that. They kind of resort to like the AK because they're just like, nah, fuck that, directional shit, the AR-15. But also, I have a lot of people that are, fucking cops. So they got fucking good ass AKs. So I don't know. It comes down to like maybe the Walmart buyers, they want the ARs, and then the non-Walmart shoppers, they got the AKs. Shooting at
you want to know the best thing is because I have so the best thing is I have buddies who they have like Daniel Defense or they have like Knights Armament and which are good. Like I said, I'm not knocking these AR companies. It's the people that are buying them. So, dude, they have these ARs and stuff, and my buddies would be like, "Oh yeah, well my gun's $3,000."
That's great.
I know, like, I was like, "Cool, dude, I can take a $400 or $500 AR and do the same exact thing as you." But dude, hold it, wait. But I have a Daewoo DR200, right? Dude, that gun, right? It's a 1980 Marine infantry battle rifle, basically an AK. Dude, that thing right now online is selling for like $4,500, bone stock.
Ooh,
right,
baby.
Yeah, and so all these dudes with their ARs are like, they're the ones that are putting thousands and thousands of dollars into their guns to make them that much more. And I'm like, bro, I spent like a third of what you spent and my gun's worth more than yours. So don't sit
Yeah.
here and talk to me about like, oh, you peasant with your peasant rifle. Like, dude, I have like arsenal, like Bulgarian milled AKs that are worth a
Yeah.
lot of money, dude. A lot
Yeah.
of money.
And a gun is a good investment regardless, depending,
Exactly.
you know, like even foreign guns. I mean, it's a good investment because there's always a buyer for guns, and the worth itself, it's like buying gold these days.
Yep.
If I would have sold my fucking piece of shit, I could easily net at least $800 right now because
And
it's like,
the trade value, dude.
yeah.
You know, so the sell. So when you buy a gun, sorry, dude, my cat was like all rubbing on my face. I think
You gotta stop having pussy all over your face.
So, if you sell a gun, you're not going to get quite what you get back if you buy one, so to speak. But
Yeah.
the trade value doesn't. If you keep trading, dude, you can always come back around, or you always retain that value.
Yeah.
And so it's what you said, dude. A gun is a really good investment. I had a buddy who he kind of lost everything, got kicked out of where he was at,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because of he had issues. You know what I'm talking about too.
Yeah.
And so he did like a GoFundMe because he was like, "Yo, I just got kicked out of my spot, got a family and everything."
That story was fucking crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like,
but then like people are like, "Oh, sell your guns, blah 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 blah."
fuck no.
He's got like, dude, bro, he's got like 3 guns. Okay.
Yeah, I got 2. I got a pistol.
Yeah. But I was saying, if
Piece of
you
shit
sell
rifle.
those 3 guns, first of all, that's not going to really help you with anything.
It's like,
And then you've lost your first line of defense. I told him.
Yeah.
I told him, and I'll tell everybody here, dude, if that same situation happened to me, I would not sell my guns.
Yeah.
I would
Be in
keep
that
my-
situation. Yeah, exactly. People don't put themselves in that situation.
Yeah,
They
dude.
know what's going on. Like, why the fuck? Yeah, let me just give up everything. No, it's like, let's
That'd be
help
like-
the
dude, that'd be
motherfucker
like-
out. Send him $5. Call it a day.
Well, no, that'd be like somebody be like, "Oh, that happened to you. You trying to sell your car?" Okay, well, I can't.
How am I gonna get around? How am I gonna get a job?
Exactly, dude. That's the same difference. People just don't understand it, dude.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
No, they don't. It's okay though. Anyways, what do we got next?
So we put that to bed.
Put it to bed.
All you elitists,
The elitists of the gun
your
community.
$5,000 ARs that you don't even shoot.
I just tell them this. You want to see my dick compared to your dick? Because let me just tell you, money can't buy that kind of dick.
So I recently heard you've acquired a 3D printer.
I did acquire a 3D printer, and it's right over there building me a lower right now. Hello, ATF. That has entered the chat.
Pray tell, walk us through this adventure of yours.
Bro, listen, I thought, you know, I don't know, maybe finding the clitoris for the first time complicated. Maybe as a virgin boy. I don't know. I didn't even know what I was doing. A virgin boy trying to have sex for the first time and trying not to come at the same time. So that's how I felt building and getting this shit set up. If I didn't have a buddy that DM'd me like, bro, you need to get a 3D printer. I can help you set it up. If I didn't have him, that shit would have been already back in the fulfillment van on its way back to Amazon in 2 seconds. First off, you get the thing. It comes in pieces, right? If anybody wants to get a 3D printer, this is hand in hand. You need to get the Anycubic Viper, all right? This has an auto leveling system. It's everything you need. You can do memory cards, so you can literally just plop it in, and then it'll just build it without even needing a computer. Let's say you want to get it from your laptop. All right, cool. Download the files. Boom. Bing, bang, boom. All right, it'll go. But the calibration for just it's not just like thread a needle into the fucking machine. You have to calibrate how much of the plastic is pushing out. Then you have to snip it, measure it with this shit. First off, not a fucking science nerd, IT nerd, not a science nerd. So I'm like, the fuck am I doing math for? And I do recommend getting the one where it has the digital. All right, $30 at Home Depot. I'm just relaying the information that I got from my buddy. So we're going through the hoops and hurdles. Like I literally had to get a different cord to go all the way over to my computer. And on top of that, you have to calibrate not just the machine, but the programs. So I'm going down the list for the Cura program that you use to do the 3D printing. And the meticulousness of this, the flow, the speed, the everything is insane. So if you were to get a 3D printer, make sure you have people that have used it and they're down to spend 4 to 8 hours sitting down with you over FaceTime or whatever, sending you profiles of their pre-calibrated machine with the same machine, if hopefully they have the same machine, to get you up and running, because it is a complicated process. And the fact that our Congress are saying that anybody can get a 3D printer and print this shit is the most retarded thing I've ever seen.
Because hey, they're gonna do that so they can ban and outlaw it. That dude, it's all
Exactly.
part of the plan, dude.
I was like, the amount of shit art that should be banned, and they're trying to ban fucking claymation 3D printing. Like, all right, good luck. They should have started that as the creator of the little pistol that made the iconic move on like media. Like he said, you should have gotten it. You should have banned it in 2013 when I created that first pistol and put it on the internet. You fucked up. It's never going to be banned. It's too easy to acquire information now. You can't limit it anymore.
So
the files are out there.
So the program's on there.
Yeah.
Do you buy these or download them? People already have these.
So you can literally go to a lot of websites. Let me.
And this is just like on a Google search. It's not on like DuckDuckGo.
No, don't do Google searches because the Fetty boys monitor that like no other. Google is like the antithesis of heathens. All right, hang on here. I'm doing this right. I'm not trying to exit the chat. There we go. All right, we're going to go to my Edge. Sorry, everybody that hates Edge. All right, we're going to go here. And
What's the Edge? What's the Edge?
Edge is like an internet browser from Microsoft after they got rid of fucking Internet Explorer.
It's like,
right, so there's
DuckDuckGo.
It's called the Gatalog. Gat, like gat, and then a log. I got a log. All right. So you can print out frames, receivers, suppressors. You can even get a portable water bottle suppressor that you put in the water bottle to fucking kill someone. It's amazing because, like, listen, we have less mass shootings in France, and they're trying to think, you know.
Can you make me a Gatorade water bottle suppressor? A Gatorade, like quench your thirst.
Yeah, that'd be tight. So, like, I could put a penis on my rifle. You know, it's endless. I can get extendo, the grips for the Glocks, literally print it out in like 2 seconds, and they're just as good as the regular ones. You know, it's awesome what you can do. I can literally get, it's called, I forget what's called, I don't know, but it's like you literally just print out a frame and it's good to go. Like it's some sanding and everything and, you know, TLC, but you're good to go. It's amazing. You can go full. All right, you print out a lower, right? Then you can tweak it to full auto, and it's not against the ATF standards.
But this is common knowledge, though, right?
Right, common knowledge.
I can't believe. But hey, so can you like sell this stuff though, right?
No, you cannot sell it. That's where the loophole. You can have it for personal use. So think of it like weed. Like, you know, oh yeah, you know, you can give your friend some weed, you just can't sell him weed, depending on, yeah. You know what I mean? So it's just like the same loophole as drugs, legal drugs. And I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it, whatever. We get then a boo boo to my friend, you know, haha, I have a 3D printer, you don't. I can make a dildo if I want. What's up, you know? But it's amazing, you know, like it takes a while for it to print. That's another thing. Or they're like, oh, 30 minutes, you have a gun. Bitch, I wish. That shit, no, nothing takes 30 minutes. I get like a little bear that I printed.
Oh yeah, let me see.
Tiny thing took 2 hours.
Is that the 3D printed war bear?
Yeah, 3D print. And then this one took 12 hours.
Oh my god, dude! I
2
love
hours.
dude. I love that you printed bears, dude. Oh, it's so
I
good.
had to. I'm fucking war bear. I was like, oh, there's a baby bear.
Why did you get a cooler looking bear though? It's so generic.
It's amazing. It's a bear. I'm just gonna leave.
No,
it
dude.
alone.
Dude, how hard is that though?
It's hard.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
That is wild, bro.
Good there. And like you can literally make wooden type. So if you want like an AK, you can print out an AK. You can literally make it like brown plastic if you want. It's crazy what you can do, man.
I'm gonna need you to make me some suppressors, bro.
Oh, I'm making so many hypothetically ATF.
All right, so hold on, wait.
So many.
I got a question for
Yeah.
legal purposes. For legal purposes, this is all a joke, by the way. We're just joking.
Yeah, we're just joking right now, Johnson.
Jeez.
Supreme Court.
So let's just say you 3D printed a AR, an AK.
Yeah.
And the barrel is 10 inches.
Oh, yeah, it's totally fine. So I can print a lower. I can add a legit 7-inch upper onto it. Don't have to pay tax stamp. And you're not going to have much trouble with the lower if you are, TLC is important. You know what I mean? Research.
So why is the ATF going after like the Polymer 80 company so hard? Isn't that what they do?
Because it's the first of its kind. So think of it like Pablo Escobar. He was the first of his kind to have a joint organization for drugs and shipping out drugs to the United States and worldwide. He's the first one to do it. So that's why he was so famous. Not because he was successful or good at it. It was the fact that he was the first one. Look at Lucky Luciano. He united the 5 families, and then they were like, fuck, we have a mob problem. We need to actually take care of this. It's an organized piece of fucking crime now, and it's everywhere. Even like, what am I saying here? Sorry, TBI is coming in. So it's just because they were selling it, making profit, and that went against.
The government doesn't know what to do. No, because the government doesn't know what to do. You're not really doing anything wrong. The government does not know what to do.
Exactly. So they panic. They're like, "This is illegal."
They screw everything up, and then they put on all these restrictions, and you basically can't do anything for no reason.
And then the federal courts came into play, and were like, "No, it's technically freedom of expression."
They're trying to sit here, and that's another thing, dude. I have such a bone to pick with all these Instagrammers and these big gun guys, and they're like, "Oh, I just got my tax stamp for my SBR." I'm like, "Oh, you just get permission for the dumbest thing." That's like me building a Lego gun and having to.
I don't want them to have my fingerprints. Fuck that.
That's besides the point. That's besides the point. What I'm saying is, if I built a Lego gun and the ATF was like, "Oh, you built a plastic Lego gun that doesn't even work," well, because your barrel is only 10 inches, we have to get taxed. That's how stupid it is, dude. Because
it's horrible.
Because if I have a gun with a 16-inch barrel, and then I have a gun with a 15.9-inch barrel, stay with me here. The ATF says that 15.98-inch barrel is illegal. But my 16-inch barrel is legal. But then you have all these gun guys that are all like, "Oh, yeah, the ATF is so dumb. We shouldn't do what they say." And then they turn around. And they're like complying. They pay for all their SBR and all. And I'm like, dude, and I don't do any of that, dude, because it's so stupid.
I'm good. Like, I'd rather say catch me, because you're not going to catch me. And if you catch me, what are you going to do? You're going to, like, if a random police officer says, "Hey, do you have a tax stamp for that suppressor? Are you the ATF?" No. Then I don't have to show you. So call the ATF right now.
Bye.
It's like, what are you, the fun police, or are you the police?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what is the harm?
But then they want to turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, I want to fight the man and fight the ATF."
Meanwhile, the FBI investigates.
All comply, dude. They us all bow down, bend the knee,
The FBI investigated the main top mass shooters in this country. Did nothing.
Right.
The fact that it was so open, like the Pulse mass shooter in Florida, motherfucker was interviewed twice by the FBI, but due to Islamophobia, listen, American immigrants that are, Muslim in this country, like, they don't want him either. So they're like, fuck that. You fucked up, FBI. They fuck up over and over and over again. They're useless. The greatest reform that we need is not gun reform. It's our federal law agencies. They're not doing anything. It's just seniority, and they're being told to go after what's hot. The FBI came and fighting a little white guy named Brian Laundrie.
Oh, wait. Speaking of, hold up, wait. In my golden EIB, my golden EIB microphone. Hold up.
Oh.
So, how about old Gabby and Brian?
So Gabby, Petito, and Brian Laundrie decided to be those stereotypical YouTube van travelers and travel. This is high school love romance. Engaged to be married. Brian and Gabby Petito decided to travel around Yellowstone, never to be heard of again. Oh, I'm sorry. Just Gabby Petito ends up missing. Brian drives across the country using a stolen credit card from his dead lover. I'm sorry, at the time, missing lover. Gets all the way home. His parents, which my parents would not do, first off, buys him an RV, drives to Florida, goes down to this national park with 3 people in the car, his mom, his father, and Brian. Only 2 return. So, Brian could be anywhere now because he's got a camper, the whole 9 yards. He literally left the van at the murder scene. Well, not the murder scene, the burial site. The only reason Brian is not chilling at home right now is because of a fucking TikToker, YouTuber, that was driving with his wife down a national park and literally saw the van. Didn't think anything of it at the time. The door closes. And then another thing is you can see in that very video, someone literally with a shovel in the fucking video trying to make a dig site. And I'm like, bro. And her sandals are chilling outside the van, which you can spot in the fucking video. This is the craziest shit ever. So much evidence, right? So much evidence. The autopsy has said that she died from strangulation. Duh. It's like, was he going to fucking stab her a bunch of times? So anyways, but the mystery grows. The conspiracy grows even more. So many people are ending up dead in places where people don't die at all. There's no murder in these places. So the craziness begins even more. This is like white people crack right now. All right, you got happy couple.
Dude, hey, Warbit, it's going to be Netflix.
Everything. This is going to be the biggest thing since Clinton got his dick sucked in office.
60 Minutes, which, in my honest opinion, that wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like hands. But anyway, that's another topic. I don't want to get up on that.
You got a YouTube star. You got a murder mystery that he's missing. We can't get any information. What's going on? The only charges that he's facing is credit card fraud because they can't put 2 and 2 together because he's missing. It's growing even crazier. Now we have the internet, blessed be thy internet, is literally tapped his fucking Spotify. There's clues within the Spotify. They've been able to algorithm everything. And they even looked at his like Etsy or whatever it's called again. What's it called? Pinterest. They looked at his Pinterest and he literally reposted a thing about a guy that decides to be a serial killer and kills travelers on the road. And there's been like 4 or 5 murders of hikers, like a lesbian married couple murdered. And the murder mystery begins even more. Like, why did Brian kill her of all people when he could have just been killing? This motherfucker is doing the exact same thing fucking Ted Bundy did. He went state to state. So not only is this,
hold on. So you're saying he's killed more than one person?
yeah, that's what they're trying to
So
incorporate. But the problem is it gets even more complicated due to the fact that you have a Ted Bundy situation. A Ted Bundy situation is he went state to state to state. They didn't even know where to begin for these murders until he got busted after he escaped from prison again and killed a bunch of sorority girls in Florida, and then ended up getting caught. They ended up having to do years of digging to find all the murders that fit the profile. So once they get Brian, they're going to put all those other murders on him because of everything that they're trying to dig up and put. It's nuts.
Is this legitimate or is this conspiracy?
This is legitimate. Like, the murders are a big thing right now.
Okay.
That they're trying to literally pin to him. The fact that he's on the run, he's nowhere to be found. He is just gone. Literally, his parents helped him, aiding and abetting. They literally, the conspiracies all make national news, mind you. They literally thought, he's buried under his parents' garden. Like, they have a bunker like Saddam. Endless highlights on CNN and all that shit. It's fucking crazy. The FBI has no idea where he is.
How much? Okay, so hey, so
this is $1 billion story.
No, so to hit on that, right?
Yeah.
So they saw that dude's van down there. Of course, they got to investigate, right?
Yes.
But they're all like, "Oh, Brian, what's his name? Laundrie."
Brian Laundrie.
Dude, they were all like, "Oh yeah, he's down in the Everglades. We're gonna find him." So they put all this
swamp.
Yeah, so dude, they put all this manpower out there, right? And they search for days, weeks, whatever. And you ask any local or any like guy,
hillbilly in Florida,
or tracker down there, and the guy down there was like, "No, he's not down here. You can't survive down here. Like there's no way you survive."
Yeah.
Like The Naked and Afraid, I love that show, but dude, that shit's fake.
Yeah.
Right? It's very methodical and it's somewhat staged. So
right.
But like the locals down there, like, dude, you can't survive out in the Everglades.
Right.
But dude, they hung out there for 2 weeks. But my whole point of saying this is to show you how like terrible the government is at a lot of things, dude.
Yeah.
They mismanage. They don't know. They think they know. I mean, because of the government and they're federal, they just do what they want.
Yep.
When the dude's been up in Appalachia for weeks, you're not going to find him. The only way you're going to find him is when he slips up.
Yep. So what they're the only thing that they're hoping, I may have a buddy up there. What they're hoping is he's going to starve himself out and then he'll come out because he's going to run out of shit soon. Because you only have so much money. You have the whole country looking for you. Listen, you can't, like, you're not Osama, right? You're not in a different country. You're in America, man. Listen, the luck of criminals is 0. All right? When it comes to, like, main attention, he's like the number 1 suspect that they want in the country right now. And like whoever gets it, it's just all the credit goes to them, no matter what else is solved or figured out by local police. And it's crazy. Like Dog the Bounty Hunter, literally the whole thing about that, breaks his ankle. First off, he can't arrest him. If he sees Brian, he can say, "Hey, can you come here?"
Smoke a cigarette with me, bro. Smoke a cigarette with me, bro.
Yeah. I'm like, you're the most useless old fuck. He looks like he lives in Florida, but like the southern part of Florida. Like, god damn, that motherfucker.
He can bear mace him. He can bear mace him, bro.
I got this bear mace. The fuck is he? Oh God, he's horrible.
He's
I
trying to get.
apologize,
Hey,
America.
he's trying to get his. Look, we all love Dog the Bounty Hunter growing up.
I am the dog, the big,
big
bad
bad
dog.
dog. Yeah, dude. We all loved him growing up, but he's just trying to get his 15 minutes of fame.
Yep.
That dude, it's done. He probably got no money. He ran out of money. He's going to capitalize. But the one good thing about him doing all this is that it brings
Challenge the federal government. Yeah.
Yeah, and it brings light and attention to it.
Mm-hmm. Like
So-
Dog the Bounty Hunter is actually making some crossing some paths and I's and T's while the FBI is just holding back, waiting for a local PD to find him or whatever. And then they're like, okay, well, this is an FBI investigation now because, it traveled over state to state and the FBI solves it. It's horrible. I mean, I don't know. Like the FBI didn't find Ted Bundy. The FBI only found the BTK. Okay, well, back in the day, FBI. Okay, that was good. They were good.
Yeah,
now they're just
they actually
shit.
had to work, dude.
Yeah, creating
all
their
the-
profiles.
Yeah,
But even then, the guys that are creating profiles for serial killers literally had to go head over her. They couldn't even say pussy to the fucking prisoner on tape. They couldn't say like fuck, shit, balls. It's horrible.
Hey, you want to know some food for thought?
Food for thought. I love food for thought. I'm hungry.
You ready for some food for thought? So we talk about all this. We talk about FBI investigations, forensics. Do people can find out who murdered who 100 years ago? My wife watches all that Criminal Minds BS, dude. Freaks her out. She stays up all night. She says she's all scared, and I'm like, dude, I'm just
Mhm.
going to sleep. Don't watch that shit. Watch some Disney movie if you want to go to sleep.
Watch How I Met Your Mother for like the 80th time.
Yeah. So, but dude, think about this, right? We got all this. We got all this technology. We have all this knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What's up with that Vegas shooting, dude?
Oh yeah. Oh, that very limited amount of information that we got. Oh well, this guy did it. That end of story. Oh really? So he shot and killed 50 people, injured 100 people, and the amount of brass that was shown at the crime scene, barely like 4 mags, pushing out that kind of brass.
But if you listen,
he shot through the glass. Or he put a giant hole in that. Oh, really? Because the glass doesn't seem to break like easily, I believe. So, how did he do it? No, his girlfriend is set free, but she helped him. What's going on there?
but
Sure, it wasn't a terrorist attack at all.
hey, but if you listen to the audio, you can hear guns talking, dude. You can hear.
Yup.
Hey, that ain't a bump stock ready to fire, dude. It's
Hell no.
Like, dude. And so, but hold up, wait. 2 years later, Vegas sheriff or whoever the hell he was like, we don't know what happened, and we're never gonna know what happened.
Beep boop bop. Oh well.
Yeah, dude. Food for thought.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, y'all.
And I want to come out and say, and I don't really care if this upsets people, but you know, Dan Bilzerian was out there. He was at that concert.
Oh my God, I remember him.
Yeah.
Give me your gun. Give me your gun.
Hold up, dude. Hold up. Wait. No, wait. I know. Hey. But guess what, dude? Guess what? He at least I love your little
Go on. Don't laugh.
Hey, guess what? He at least tried to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And what the fuck did any of our government ever try to do anything over there, dude?
Yeah, they
They
waited.
try to solve it.
Till it was over.
They tried, dude. They anybody
Then
try to ever
shot
figure out what's
himself.
going on over there? Try to solve it, or to give us the people the answer? No. But guess
I remember Dan Bilzerian's Instagram.
yeah, he got beat up. No, he got beat up. You know why?
The girl got shot in the face right now.
Yeah, dude, it looks ridiculous. But guess what? At
The
least
cowboy hat.
I know, dude. I know. But it's Dan Bilzerian, dude. But hey, guess what, dude? Hey, he did more than our government did.
He definitely did more than the police did. I did like how that police officer said, "Go fuck yourself." Give me your gun.
I'm not giving some rando a gun. He didn't even know who that
Yeah,
guy was.
I'm like, what? No.
Dude, he didn't even know who that guy. That'd be like me walking up to APD, Atlanta Police, and be like,
Give
"Yo,
me your
bro,
gun.
give me your gun." Yeah, they were like, "Nah, dude, scram." Nope, they don't know who I am.
Why didn't you have your gun with you, Dan?
He did. He had it in the
his
truck,
car.
but he had it in his truck, but it wasn't at that location, I believe.
So he was not prepared.
He would have got shot by the cops because you know how.
Oh,
you know
easily.
how bad
They see a
dude,
guy with a gun. Last thing I'm doing, I'm pulling out my gun. Unless I don't. If you're in Tucson, you're okay to go after a bad guy with a gun because the response time here, even with a guy shooting, they're like, after I get a burger from McDonald's. Hang on one second. You got 1,000 cops for 500,000 people. I could get away with murder here.
Yeah.
To be continued, Netflix. To be continued.
Oh man.
There's some Palestinians here, but you know I'm not an extremist, so too bad at Supreme Court. You're not gonna have your highlight wheel here.
Hey, when you coming to Atlanta, dude?
After January, I'll know like what's good with my fucking job. But either way, I'm coming into some lawsuit money, so once I get settled in Phoenix, I'll be able to just fly out one international airport to the other. And like, I'll be able to have time to find the right job because right now I am sucking dick as a contractor right now. And it sucks, you know, like I'm disposable like that. So I just cannot take off or anything right now. Like,
No,
and it's also like contractor to hire. So I feel awful because all I want to do is just get in my car and drive all the way to Georgia. Like say, fuck it. But right now it's just like crazy because of COVID.
Yeah.
IT, yeah, there's open jobs, but not in the like town or city that you live in. It's limited. But Phoenix is where I'm moving. There's endless IT jobs I can get there and live day to day and be able to take off whenever.
So hey, me and my buddy are planning on a trip. We're gonna hit up a couple places, and one of them is gonna be Arizona, and I believe it's the Phoenix area.
Hit me up.
Yeah, dude.
Hit me up. I got a bunch of boys here. I got some Israeli counter-terrorists, any kind of crazy. We got some crazy African. I got a crazy African for you. A crazy Jew. So anything your heart desires, we got plenty of land that we can find and just shoot shit, blow stuff up. I got a bunch of illegal fireworks, hypothetically FBI. And we could just blow shit up, you know, like it's fun. Find an abandoned building and just like throw shit and do some
clearance. I'm down.
I got. I may or may not have type of illegal narcotic. If you'd like to partake one day, I know your job probably says no, but if you're feeling feisty, it'll be out of your system in 2 days. But you know, party hard, and when you're here, I will be sure to appropriate the days off. Yeah, anything after January, I'm set, you know, because I'm not taking off for Christmas or anything and making that buku money. I'm just working stiff right now, man. It's dull right now.
You're a workaholic. That's how they're gonna get you, dude. They're gonna get you, dude, because you're
snapped one day after work. Couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, you're working your ass off, and they're like, we'll just keep feeding him work.
Bro, seriously, I do the War Bear. I do the not War Bear for the newsreels. I have the Telegram work on top of that. And I have a hot fiance. I work out 5 a.m. It's crazy, bro. And like you're a fucking dad. That's fuck. I got the snip for a reason. Dude. I can't handle that load. Shit, that's inner strength. That's inner strength that I not have.
Hey, you can't handle that load no matter what anymore. No, for real, dude. Hey, one day the stars will align, and you and me will like definitely like we'll get.
We're gonna make the wildest content ever. It's gonna get so weird.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, you come here to Georgia, IA. You come to Atlanta, dude, and we'll go hang out with Blake, and we'll throw down, dude, for real.
I'm in, and I like getting drunk, so you got the right buddy here.
Yeah,
I like getting drunk more than I like doing either coke, weed, anything. I just love drinking. It's like a different kind of high. It just hits you different, You know,
Yeah.
every hit of a cigarette or anything like that just feels like, it's so powerful.
Yeah.
The fact that they banned liquor during deployment, I don't understand why. I want to feel like a god, like a king that's just destroying, crusading.
Well,
don't get that anymore.
if you know the right people.
Well, yeah, with Listerine bottles with some dye, and then you got the vodka, you got the whiskey, you got it all.
Dude,
You're
look,
good
I
for
had
it,
I had a really good team leader, and
Yeah.
he took care of me. So
Mine got me
I
out
would
of
just
so
go-
much
I would
trouble.
go to his room. I go to his room once or twice a week, and I'd be good, dude. But yeah, dude, when you come, you got to bring the lady, and
Yeah.
dude,
Once we're
yeah,
settled in, Phoenix for
No,
sure,
dude.
because we want to get a house or rent a nice place, and then just she's gone for a month in June for drill and all that stuff and
Yeah.
military stuff.
What a warmonger! What a
know.
baby killer!
Hey, as a junior enlisted, I'm hooking up with an officer. It's pretty great.
What is that?
I hate the
Is that what are they? It's not fratricide. What is that called?
fraternizing with
Fraternizing.
rank. Yeah, fraternizing. Yeah,
Fraternizing,
hey
bro.
man, I would have taken the L. Be like, yo, kick me out so I can get some of this.
Dude,
I didn't join the army for money. That's for damn sure. I was like, fuck that.
Dude, none of it, dude. Dude, if you join the army for money, or to try to go to school, or to try to get a career, then dude, I didn't want to
run, especially. You're all types of fucked. You do contracting, as Kaz said. He's like, you can be contractor or cop. So that's all you can really do.
Dude, I would never be a cop. I would never be a cop, dude.
I know, and I wouldn't even want to be a contractor. It's too much below, man. Shit fucks.
Dude, I'd be the world's worst cop, dude. That's what I tell. Like, why don't you be a police? Nah, dude. Because first of all, I'm not gonna pull anybody over for having like a missing taillight. Like
I'd be like, yo, you got coke? Yo, you give me some coke.
No, I would be the world's worst cop. I'd be like, nah, he didn't really do anything wrong. Let him go. And they would I would get fired. Be like, bro, you haven't given out enough tickets. You haven't pulled.
Yeah, that's what I hate. See, that's what was my stopping point. Like, fucking, you have to make what was it called again? Quotas.
Yeah.
See, if cops didn't have to do quotas, they could actually like spend time on some real shit, not fucking just making money for the state or township. Mm-hmm. That's what I hate. And also, I hate how cops in safe cities, like where I'm back home, like suburban as fuck, white boy, they get paid over $100K starting out. And they arrest old men with weed. And they're driving around in Chargers, bro. Fucking Chargers. No, meanwhile, here.
The only way I would ever be a cop is I would find out who does like all the gun buybacks.
Ooh.
Dude. No. Because, dude, the gun buybacks that they do, the guns that they steal or they acquire from like the criminals or whatever word you want to use. Dude, there is some nice ass guns, dude.
Ooh.
Like
those police auctions are pretty dope.
But yeah, they take them and they chop them up and destroy them. I'd be like,
yo, Frankie,
that's mine.
Yep. Open your bag. Put this in there. Give me a fucking cartel, a little decked out with some rubies and gold. Give me that Glock and a Rari and a police impound.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to that old? What happened to that Chinese AK? Oh, they took that up and it's gone. It's gone in the back of my car.
Look at that Frankie guy stole it. I don't know, Captain. He's a little oddball.
But all right, homie. Number 2 down.
Till next time.
Number 2 down, baby. That's a second one down. Many more to come. Good combo.
We're both tired, men.
Oh yeah, dude. It don't stop, bro.
It doesn't.
Don't stop. We do this all, dude. Work all day, work all night, dude.
We did. Well, sweet dreams, my pretty boy. I hope you get your pickle tickled.
Hey, and you as well. And
Thank
I like
your pickle tickling.
Hey, dude, you need to post your war bears, dude. Post your war bears.
I will. All right, toodaloo. Pizza time.
All right, bro. Hey, bro. See you, man. Stop recording.